introduction, maybe from the translator herself,
Okay.
right?
Sholemash is one of my favorite Yiddish playwrights. I think he is brave and sexy and exciting. And this scene that we're going to do for you today, this play was written in 1907. It was called God of Vengeance. And it's the story of a Jewish brothel owner who is trying to become respectable and accepted into legitimate society. And he does this by thinking he's keeping his daughter protected from the prostitutes downstairs. But meanwhile, she's having an affair with one of the prostitutes. At the same time, he's been working with this businessman matchmaker in the community named Reb Eli to try and match her up with a yeshiva student. And he's also paid an extraordinarily large sum of money to have a Torah scroll handwritten by a scribe. And this is the day that Reb Eli is going to bring the scribe to their home. So they think they're doing their best to pass as respectable, but nevertheless they're still living above a brothel. So it's this elaborate farce. And at first they've invited everybody in the community to come and celebrate. They had latkes with applesauce and lots of whiskey. And the only people who showed up were the beggars and the poor of the community. And not only did the poor of the community show up, but they mocked them. So we're starting the scene just as the poor leaves. Their daughter Rivkala, who's 17 years old, she's the one who's having an affair with one of the prostitutes, but she presents this very demure persona, and she's off stage. We talk about her, but we don't see her. And just as they think Reb Eli and the scribe are about to come in, and they're getting themselves all ready, it turns out to be Shlomo and Hindel. Shlomo is an aspiring pimp, and his girlfriend Hindel works for Yankel, or the daddy as we call him. So it's just one disappointment after another for them on this important day that they're trying to buy their way in, literally, to the Jewish community.
Go, Rivka, and get the little skirt ready for the Sefer Torah. Reb Eli will be here any moment with the scribe. Who was he bragging to? They're nobody's freeloaders. Why wouldn't they come visit you? Make a simcha every day and you'll have them every day. In respectable homes, they know how to behave. They keep their distance, show respect for a human being. Then there's you. They're your best friends. What are you, some drunken Russian? You're one hell of a respectable guy. I'll tell you that much. I'll be a box.
You want the neighbors to come to you? You have a face, there's a mirror. Have you forgotten who you are?
Who you are? What? Have you stolen anything? You have a business? Every man has his business. You force doch nobody. You can deal in whatever you want as long as you yourself do nothing wrong. Try and give them some money and then you'll see how much they'll take from you.
Oh, they'll take from you, but they'll still see you as a dog. In shul, you'll stand by the door. They'll never give you an aliyah. They'll never call you up to read from the Torah.
What you mean, actually, is that they are better than you. That you need their condescending favors. Listen, this is how the world works. You got money, respectable Jews start coming your way. Rebbe Eli, a chassid. Took a nice donation from you. All of a sudden, you're one of the chosen. And he's not asking you where you got it. Murderer, crook, whatever. If you have it, they'll take it. Or stole.
Don't crawl too high, Sora. You hear me? Not too high or one day you'll break your neck. Don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. I'm telling you, you have a house, stay in it. You have bread, eat it. Stop cricking up to where you're not invited. Every dog should know its den. I'm killing myself over this whole story. I'm afraid this is going to be our downfall.
Mans Pashon, don't you dare be ashamed. I've been a nekeva, a whore, and I can say what was is no longer. This is thrown away. You have nothing to be ashamed of. The whole world is no better. Everybody should go around with their eyes up to the ground. And later on, you have money. We'll pack up shop. No more roosters will be scratching themselves around here. Who has to know who you used to be?
That would be for the best. I could buy up a stable of horses, export them out like Izzy Wagoner, become a real mensch. Nobody'd look at me like I was a crook anymore.
It's a pity about business. You'll never make the same kosher cash in horses. Here, we see, the ruble in hand.
This is already a reality.
And you see, we have a daughter, Donkin, a wonderful girl. And like all of the respectable girls in this city, she's going to get married, take an honest man for her man, and have the most honest babies. You see? And what is the matter? Oh, was ist der Mehr?
Yeah. And are you going to be her teacher? Go let Monka sneak up to her from downstairs? Why don't you let her stay over, doll, in this house, huh?
What's your problem? I asked Monka up here once to teach Rivka how to embroider. She's a young woman, we have to think about her trousseau. Where's she supposed to find friends anyway? You won't even let her go out on the street. Okay, you don't run Monka up here? Fine.
Name! I don't want her in this house, you hear me? Nine, I don't want her in my house! Nobody from downstairs can come up and be in my house. Do you hear me? You keep them separated. Like cats and dogs, like milk and meat, like Gentiles and Jews. Like kosher and treif. Downstairs is a brothel. And upstairs, this is the home of a pure, kosher Jewish girl, a kosher Kala Madela. Do you hear me? A Jewish virgin lives here, dog! You keep them separated!
Whatever. Just stop shouting. Shh! Oh, people are coming. Rebelli's here.
Zora fixes her hair, pulls off her apron. Yankel straightens himself out. Both stand by the door expectantly. Shlomo and Hindel enter, very much at home.
Dog. Well, will you look at me and my guests? Here, I don't do business. Downstairs, everything downstairs. I will come down.
What are you yogging about? What? Are we embarrassing you?
A clown. And what have you come here to say?
You're making doch a stickle simka here, a little party. We have come to say, muscle tough, my old friends. What? No?
Look at me and my friends.
From today on, everything that once was is out. You have some business, fine. But everything downstairs. Here, I don't know you, you don't know me. From today on. You can take a drink of whiskey. Make it quick. It could be we're expecting a human being.
You see, marriage is an incredible thing. You become a real person. No worse than anybody else. You can have a safer Torah written. Not like pimps, girls, and boys. You see, I've been watching you. And today, I got engaged to this animal. Ut! Hey, don't you think she'll make a pretty housewife? You'll see. She'll put on a wig. She'll look like a real article. A Rebbe Shenefsher. A rabbi's wife. That is what I'm thinking.
We must wish you the best. So, Chus and Kala, you're engaged. And when with luck is the wedding?
Oh, would you look at this? Why the hell is he standing around arguing with them for? Oh, it suits him with these fucking Weisbarfs. You God, I should be saying that. I'm sorry, God. The Rebbe's assistant and the scribe here in a moment.
When is the wedding, you were saying? When does an old brother like me ever get married? We've got a couple of Nekome girls who will get married, and when we get them and set up a whorehouse on our own, what else can an old buddy like me become? A rabbi? But the Nekomes have to be something extra special. Fine, hot, and frisky. Otherwise, it doesn't pay.
And what do you want from me? May you live to hear it.
What do I want from you? Only a tiny kite. It is your Nekome, yeah? And this is my bride. She's got a claim against you. And from today on, you deal with me, starting right now. Today, I only want a tiny kite. A tenner against her book. It's good money. Good money. She wants to buy herself a little...
Everything downstairs. Everything downstairs. When I come down, we'll work out the arrangements. I can do gornish for you here. I have no business with you here. Kein, shum, nicht.
By me, it's all the same. It's all one. Downstairs or upstairs. No stranger lives downstairs, no stranger lives upstairs. Only one devil.
Collect your bag of bones and get out! Mach Platz, you hear me? We're expecting people.
I hope you have a miserable evening. May an angry night fall on your head, your hands, and your feet. You came here to shame or celebration. Is it worth the aggravation for that veteran schlotzer and slut?
If I'm not good enough to be one of your whores, you can go downstairs yourself.
Tell her she can send her daughter down. That would make really good business.
Diddle me, you hear? Diddle me. Diddle her, Pam Pratt. We're old friends. Go on. You keep my daughter's mouth. Keep my daughter's name out of your mouth. You hear me? Mention her again, I'll slit open your bowels. You don't know her, and she does not know you. Du Herst?
I will know her, Nashrat. We're old friends. Practically family.
Yankel grabs Shlomo by the neck.
I'm taking your bowels, you hear me? Kick me with your feet, punch me with your hands, but you keep my daughter's name out of my mouth. Du Herst, you don't mention my daughter's name.
You're not ruining this for me!
Set yourself to fight with these Weisbarfs. Here, when a real person could come in at any moment. Oh boy, it's new pain is upon me, Yekel. Rebelli the scribe. Yekel, remember God. What's wrong with you?
They hear heavy steps outside on the stairs. Sora tears the daddy away from Shlomo.
Yekel, Rebelli's coming. The scribe's coming. This is a disgrace. It's a scandal for everybody.
No, right here, right now.
Excuse me, Sofa. Here is the great patron, our Baal Tzedakah.
Rebelli looks in the door, sticking in his big head with his pipe.
What kind of a geruder is this? By a Baal Tzedakah in the house, there should be joy and jubilation. You mustn't fight. Excuse me, Sofa.
Hearing Rebelli's voice, the daddy lets go of Shlomo. Sora runs and gives Shlomo some money that she took out of the sack. Pushes both of them, Shlomo and Hindel, out the door. Just as they are about to leave, Rebelli and the scribe are about to enter. They quickly move aside and look away from Hindel.
Look who his friends are now. Wait, he'll become a big dozer in the city.
Excuse me, Sofa. Make yourselves look presentable. People are coming. It's already time. See?